graders, we're doing more of the same. I'm going to try and give you as much extra credit opportunity. I want you to challenge yourselves. Try to do your very best here. All of these you have seen. I think I'm going to just show you A and E, and I'll leave B, C, and D as extra credit for you. I'll give you a point for each one that you did correctly. Okay, we're looking for not just an attempt, but actually correct answers. All right, let me show you A. First, multiply the first coefficient 4 times your constant number -2. You're going to get -8. We are looking for factors of -8 that add up to be 7. So we have 1 times -8, -1 times +8. 2 times -4, -2 times +4. Those are your only choices, and only one of them gives you +7 when you add them, and that would be -1 plus 8. That's 7. So we're going to rename, we're going to drop down 4y squared. We're going to rename 7y as -1y plus 8y, and then we're going to drop down that -2. Okay, go to factor by grouping. So we're going to pull out a y. It's going to leave us with 4y minus 1. And then we're going to pull out a 2, and that's going to leave us with 4y minus 1. Beautiful. So we're going to take our 4y minus 1, that's our common binomial, and we're going to leave the rest of it behind in another quantity. And there you go. Okay, so really it is more of the same. It is the same old stuff that you've been doing. Okay, it's the same strategy. I choose not to show you anything different because I think this is by far the easiest. All right, let's look at letter E. Same thing, 4 times -3. We're going to end up with -12. Okay. Now factors of -12, you can have 1 times -12, -1 times +12. 2 times -6, -2 times +6, 3 times -4, -3 times +4. Okay, now what we're looking for is, hey, wait a second, look at the number in the middle. What is that number? Okay, if you are saying it's an understood -1 there, you're right. So I need these factors of -12, which one of them adds up to be -1? If you are thinking this one, you're right. 3 plus -4 is -1. So we're going to get down here, 4n squared. We're going to rewrite -1. We're going to rewrite it as, I'm going to put the negative number first, -4n plus 3n, and then drop down that -3. And then I'm going to factor by grouping. And so I'm going to pull out a 4n, and that's going to leave me with n minus 1. I'm going to pull out a +3, and that's going to leave me with also n minus 1. And then I pull that common binomial out, and look what I've got. I just factored that whole thing. Those are the original 2 binomials that gives me that trinomial. Try these other ones and see how you do with it, okay? I just want to challenge you in your pursuit of getting these answers right. So these are the hardest ones we're going to deal with. Bring your questions to class tomorrow.